Alright, you guys, I'm here to talk about Rocky Balboa. And Rocky Balboa is the final of the Rocky franchise, or so we thought, for a while there. But let's talk about Rocky. I said the same exact thing in my Rocky 5 review. Imagine that. But yeah, Rocky Balboa, it's a long while after Rocky 5, and Robert, his son, has grown up. Rocky is kind of on his own again, in a way. I'll talk about that. In the beginning of this movie, well, first let's talk about the plot. The plot is we meet this guy named Mason Dixon, who is the current heavyweight champion of the world. And they kind of do this thing on ESPN where it's like a simulated fight, old versus new. And it's Rocky Balboa versus Mason Dixon. And, so it gets people talking, which naturally it would. Who would really win this fight? And so they set up they try to get Rocky to fight Mason Dixon just to see, just for fun, really. It's not going for the title or anything like that. He's not getting in the ring to be the champion again. He's not doing that. He's just like, look, I got some things I got to get out of my system, and I'm going to take it out on this guy. And that's basically all it is. Now, what I think of Rocky Balboa is, I love this one. In fact, this is my favorite one of the franchise. It really is. And you're like, what about Rocky 1? What about Rocky 3? What about Rocky 4? I love all those movies. But Rocky Balboa, for some reason, is my favorite. Maybe because it's modern and it's just the way it's written and directed and act. Oh my God, the acting is beautiful in this movie. First, let's Sylvester Stallone, terrific performance. Now, I don't know, I have to go back and look, but I don't know if he won an Oscar for this. I really hope at least he got nominated because damn, he was good. He made me cry at a few parts, and who knew? But yeah, like I said, Adrian is dead at this point, which kind of sucked, but it worked for the story. I mean, I would have liked to see her as Adrian one more time, but hey, if it fits the story, it fits the story, and I guess she was totally okay with it, with being killed off and stuff like that, because I guess Sylvester Stallone talked to her about it, and so it's good that she has that kind of relationship with him and be like, yeah, it's okay, kill me off, no big deal. It's gonna be fine, and it's fine, but it sucks, and it's like you're sad, and Rocky is broken. He's damaged. His son really doesn't want that much to do with him anymore. He's grown. He's like, look, I have the Balboa last name, and that's the only way I get anything in life, and I have to try to do this shit on my own and not just because of my last name, and I gotta respect that. And that Robert in this movie is played by Milo Ventimiglia. Is that how you say his last name? But he's from Heroes. He was on Gilmore Girls. He was in like season 1 of Gotham for a couple episodes. He's in a lot of shit. But yeah, I really liked him as Robert in this movie. I would have liked to see Stage Stallone back because he was around. I'm guessing he was around the same age, age range. So what? I don't know why he didn't come back, but maybe he just didn't want to do it. That's fine. He was still alive at that point. But yeah, I really liked him in this movie. Like I said, Rocky Balboa, he is broken, and he's going to Adrian's grave, and you cry, and he's going to all these old locations from the first movie. Like, he's going to Mix for a minute, and he's going to his old house where he first invited Adrian in. He's going to where the ice rink was when they went on their first date, and it's all really, really sad. And Paulie, he's like, "You're living backwards, Rocco. Change the channel from yesterday. Yesterday wasn't so great." "It was to me." "Well, not to me. You treated her good. You had the good times. I treated her bad. I don't have to think about this." It's stuff like that. It's sad. It really gets to you. And it's powerful. It really, really is. And then, of course, in this movie, a lot of you guys might know that, that big speech that Rocky Balboa gives to his son. And it's like, "The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that." That whole speech. It's like, dude. Like, when I'm in bad times in my life, that speech just comes in my head and I feel better. I do. Like, that's not a lie. That's not a joke. When I'm going through some shit, in my personal life or whatever, I'm like, wait a minute. Just think about what Rocky said. And I think about it for a minute, and I'm like, damn. It does. It makes you feel better. And then, of course, there's that whole speech of, what about the pursuit of happiness? What about it? My point is, I'm pursuing something, and nothing seems too happy about it. That seemed, it was good, not as powerful as the other one, but it was good. Like, this movie, it just makes you cry. It's powerful. It's beautifully written, beautifully acted. I love Rocky Balboa. The whole, when he meets Marie, Marie, are you little Marie that used to hang out at that atomic hoagie shop? Yeah, I remember you. I walked you home, and when you got to the door, you turned around and said, "Screw you, creepo." Yeah, that little girl from the first movie that he walked home, well, she's older now, and they kind of have, it's not really a relationship, really. It's not like a lovey-dovey romantic thing. It's more of a, let's be friends kind of thing. And I love that. I'm okay. I didn't die. But yeah, I love that stuff. For me, guys, Rocky Balboa getting a high A plus in this movie. I really, really love it a lot. It is my favorite of the franchise. And so, what do you guys think of Rocky Balboa? Comment your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like the video, share, and subscribe. Just do it!